All right, it's 7:45.
Recording in progress.
All right, great. So today is February 17th, 2026. This is a regularly scheduled city council meeting. Just so everybody knows, this is audio and video tape recording. If we could do the Pledge of Allegiance, Councilor Albright. Okay, thanks. Looks like we have President Oliver remotely. We have Councilor Silber and Councilor Krinsman as well. I think that's, yep, that's what we have. All right. So first call, Land Use Committee, Councilor Leary.
Thank you, Mr. Acting President. The Land Use Committee met on February 10th. Item 1626 was a request to exceed FAR and to allow 3 stories at 89 Redwood Road. Land use approved 6-0. Item 6926 was a request to allow home business in detached accessory building and to allow the business to exceed 30% of the ground floor area. Land use approved 5-0. The other items are on second call, but I do have a couple of public hearings to announce.
All right, go ahead, please.
Okay. These are all for February 24th. Item 9226, request to vertically extend non-conforming front setback at 55 Auburndale Avenue. 9326, request to further increase non-conforming FAR at 1445 Commonwealth Avenue. And 9426, request to exceed FAR at 11 Richfield Road. All those 3 of those public hearings will be heard on February 24th. And with that, I move the report.
Great, thank you, Councilor Leary. Zoning and Planning, Councilor Wright.
There's no report.
Thank you, Councilor Wright. Programs and Services, Councilor Krinsman.
Thank you, Mr. President. The report here is on page 32. Programs and Services Committee met on February 4th. The one item that night was 66-26. This was the transfer of $82,000 to provide funding for the Arts and Culture Director. That item was approved unanimously by a vote of 8-0. With that, I would move the report.
Thank you, Councilor Krinsman. Public Safety and Transportation, Councilor Lucas.
Thank you, Acting President. The report begins on page 33. The Public Safety and Transportation Committee met on February 4th. We had one item, 63-26, appointment of Timothy V. Cahoon as the Chief of the Newton Police Department. That was approved 6-0-1, and I move the report.
Thank you, Councilor Lucas. Public Facilities Committee, Councilor Getz.
Okay, thank you, Acting President Kalis. The Public Facilities Committees met on February 4th and heard docket item 4126, which was the request of a periodic update on Washington Street pilot, which we received from Director of Transportation Planning Jen Martin and the Planning Outreach Coordinator Hannah Sternberg. This docket item was held. The second docket item, number 43-26, was discussed and held due to the need to revise the docket item language. With that, I remove the report.
Thank you, Councilor Getz. Finance Committee, Councilor Bixby.
Thank you, Mr. Acting President. The report begins on page 33, and the Finance Committee met on February 9th. We heard docket item 66/26. request for transfer of $82,000 to provide funding for an arts and culture director. This was a request to authorize a transfer from Parks and Recreation full-time salaries and health insurance to arts and culture full-time salaries and health insurance, and this passed finance 8-0. We then heard docket 67/26, which is the appropriation of $43,800.68 to Newton Public Schools. A request for authorization to transfer funds from certified free cash, this was last year's income funds, to Newton Public Schools for Help See Textile Collection and Recycling. Finance approved this 8-0. We then heard docket item 68/26, an appropriation of $17,000 and $17,600 to Newton Public Schools, appropriating from free cash state reimbursement funds to Newton Public Schools, and finance approved this 8-0. And lastly, docket item 73/26, the CPC recommendation to appropriate $34,626 for bike parking at parks and high schools, which was a Community Preservation Committee recommending this appropriation, and finance approved that 8-0.
Thank you,
With that, I
Counselor.
move the report.
Thank you, Counselor Bixby. Real property reuse, Counselor Maliki.
Thank you, Acting President. There is no report.
Excellent. Thank you, Counselor Maliki. All right. Mr. Clerk, can you take the roll call on first call?
Counselor Albright,
Aye.
Counselor Baker, Counselor Bixby,
Aye.
Counselor Block,
Aye.
Counselor Charm, Counselor Damabad,
Aye.
Counselor Farrell, Counselor Getz,
Aye.
Counselor Golden, Counselor Gordon,
Aye.
Counselor Greenberg,
Aye.
Counselor Grossman, Counselor Irish,
Aye.
Acting President Kalis,
Aye.
Counselor Kelly, Counselor Krinsman,
Aye.
Counselor Leary,
Aye.
Counselor Lucas,
Aye.
Counselor Maliki,
Aye.
Counselor Mickley,
Aye.
Counselor Roach,
Aye.
Counselor Silber,
Aye.
Counselor Wright,
Aye.
President Oliver.
Aye.
On this vote, the yeas are 19 and 5 members are absent.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Okay. For second call, it is my understanding, we have 3 items that are on second call. It's my understanding that all 3 are going to be postponed to our next meeting, which is March 2nd. So what I'm going to ask Counselor Leary to do is to just read the items into the record. And then I'll ask Counselor Albright, who chartered the item, to read that into the record. Both requesting postponement, and we'll have a vote on those. Not chartered, postponing. Yes, Counselor Lucas.
The land use item hasn't been chartered. The chartered item was the plaza.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just read them into the record, but I don't need to do an
Right.
explanation right now. I can do, okay. The Land Use Committee, the items were 1626, request to exceed FAR and allow 3-story.
I think
I'm
that
sorry.
it's 7126
I'm
and
sorry,
70.
I'm on the wrong one.
That's okay.
This is 7026, second call, request for a special permit to allow. Nope, that's the one that's on hold. Let me get it right. 7126
There you go.
and 7226.
There you go.
Request to rezone 148 California Street to business use 2, and a petition seeking release from the restrictive covenant at 148 California Street.
Thank you, Counselor Larry.
Yeah.
Counselor Albright?
Thank you. So I'd like to ask for a postponement of item 1026. Which you-
1025, I think.
It says 1026 in here. Is it 1025 really?
That's what I have. Counselor Lucas?
The land use item was put on second call by Counselor Block.
No, this is
She
the,
just read the land use item into the record. It was put on second call by Counselor Block, right? Yeah,
so I think.
we need to take a vote. We need to take a vote to postpone it to our March meeting.
Yeah, we're going to take a vote on all three together.
All three together, even though they're on second call?
Yes. So all second call items can move to all second call. Oh, if you want to do roll call, we can.
No, I do not.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it's 1026. There was 20, it was a 25 item, but it became a 26 item. So it's
Okay.
1026, Councilors Lovovitz and Lucas appealing the trial of Traffic Council Petition TC 5925 on November 30th, 2025, on the request of trial to extend the trial of Langley Road Municipal Parking Lot in Newton Center, previously part of TC 825, including the existing Newton Center Plaza located within a portion of the two westernmost rows of parking to be reevaluated by October 31, 2026. And I'm asking for a postponement till the next meeting.
Okay. Thank you, Counselor Albright. All right. What I'd like to do is roll call just to, does someone want to make a motion to roll call those?
You want the motion to postpone and the roll call vote?
Yes,
So made.
thank you. What do you say? Second? Second by Counselor Lucas. Thank you.
Counselor Albright. Counselor Baker. Counselor Bixby.
Aye.
Counselor Block.
Aye.
Counselor Charm. Counselor Damaved.
Aye.
Counselor Farrell. Counselor Getz.
Aye.
Counselor Golden. Counselor Gordon.
Aye.
Counselor Greenberg.
Aye.
Counselor Grossman. Counselor Irish.
Aye.
Acting President Kalis.
Aye.
Counselor Kelly. Counselor Krinsman.
Aye.
Counselor Leary.
Aye.
Counselor Lucas.
Aye.
Counselor Maliki.
Aye.
Counselor Mickley.
No.
Counselor Roach.
Aye.
Counselor Silber.
Aye.
Counselor Wright.
Aye.
President Oliver.
Aye.
On this vote, the ayes are 18, the nays are 1, and 5 members are absent.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Counselor Albright? Motion to adjourn? Thank you. We're adjourned at 8 o'clock.
I believe that's a